Welcome to EJN TV. In this video, I will explain apple versus guava in terms of health impact and nutritional comparison. Apple versus guava. Guava is a common tropical fruit believed to be native to southern Mexico and Central Africa. Since then, it has spread throughout warm areas of tropical America and later to the rest of the world. In areas with warm climate, such as Spain, Portugal, some Mediterranean countries, and India. Today, India is the largest producer of guava in the world. Guava is believed to be the Mysticae family and the Psidium genus. Apples, on the other hand, originated in the Central Asia and have quickly spread to all corners of the world. Nowadays, China is the largest producer of apples. Apples are part of the Rosaceae family and Malus genus. Apples and guava are often the same size. So apples and guava, they are the same size and the same shape. However, you can clearly tell them apart judging by guava outer rind that is similar to a lemon. The most common used species of guava that is often what we think about when we say guava is the apple guava, scientifically named Psidium gujava. In many parts of the world, guava is cheaper than apple. Consequently, it's gained the nickname a poor man's apple, being cheaper but more nutritious. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about nutritional aspect. So guava fruit contain more calories, more protein and fat. Guava also have a slightly higher concentration of carbohydrate due to its fiber content, even though apples contain more sugar and starch. Both fruits do not contain trans fat. In protein quality breakdown, guava protein contain all essential amino acids except phylamine. Apples lack not only phylamine but also tryptophans, leucine, and methionine. A single serving of apple is one of the cupful of chopped apple that is equivalent to 125 grams. One serving of guava is one of the whole fruit that weighs 55 grams on an average. So since guava contain more all of the micronutrients between the two, apples are recommended during low calories, low fat, low carb, and low glycemic index content. So among guava and apples, apple is recommended for low calories, low fat, low carb, and low glycemic index diet. Okay, when we talk about vitamin concept, guava have a high concentration of all vitamins, especially vitamin A and C. When compared to apples, guava is also richer in vitamin E, vitamin K, vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Both fruits do not contain vitamin D, vitamin B9, and vitamin B12. So guava has high concentration of all vitamins, especially vitamin A, C, when compared to apples. And guava is also richer in vitamin A, in the vitamin E, K, vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. And both fruits, they do not contain vitamin D, vitamin B9, and vitamin B12. Okay, when I talk about mineral aspect, guava is also much richer in all minerals, including iron, calcium, potassium, magnesium, copper, zinc, and phosphorus. Apples contain a lower concentration of sodium by half. Yeah, so apples, they contain low concentration of sodium by half, but guava is much rich in all minerals, rich in iron, calcium, potassium, magnesium, copper, zinc, and phosphorus. Okay, now let's talk. usually cause milder symptoms, such as the oral allergic syndrome, and is more frequent in the cooler region of the northern hemisphere, where the birch common grows. The heat-stable allergens cross-react with peaches, causing severe reaction, and is more common found in the Mediterranean, areas. Okay, when talking about guava allergies is very uncommon. So if you compare the two fruits, guava and apple is more prevalent and most described as an allergen, but guava is very rare, very uncommon. So guava allergies are very uncommon in the medical literatures. One study found that children with seasonal asthma attacks have a high chances of being hypersensitized to many foods, one of them being guava. That is a specific elimination diet may prevent the seasonal provocation. Yeah, when talking about cancer, the aqueous extract of guava fruits has been found to inhibit brain-derived metastatic prostate cancer. So guava, the aqueous extract of guava, it helps to inhibit brain-derived metastatic prostate cancer from guava. Yeah, so studies have also found a consistent inverse associated between apple and risk of various cancer. Significant risk reduction observed is oral. So if you eat apple, help to reduce oral cavity cancer from oral cavities, larynx, esophagus, ovary, and prostate cancer. Yeah. Also, well, now let's talk about the antimicrobial qualities of these two fruits. So antibiotic resistance is becoming a growing issue in the world due to overuse or misuse of antibiotic drugs. The question of finding natural and antimicrobial remedies is becoming imperative. So both apples and guavas have been found to exhibit antimicrobial properties. Ethanoic acid and methanoic apple extract have shown antimicrobial qualities against Staphylococcus aureus and enteroagglutinative E. coli. Guava extract were efficient against Staphylococcus aureus, enterotoxigenic E. coli, and Enterobacter cocci. Also Shigella flexneri, Enterococcus faecalis, Klebsiella pneumoniae, and Pseudomonas aeruginosa, but not enteroagglutinative E. coli. The methanoic extract of apple and guava showed slightly larger zones of effective compared to the other ethanoic extracts. So yeah, now let me take in summary. In comparison to apples, guava contain more proteins, fats, and carbohydrates while containing less sugar. So in comparison now, so the whole discussion which I made, this is the summary. So in comparison to apples, guava contain more protein, fats, carbohydrates while containing less sugar. Guavas are also rich in all vitamins and apples, as I explained in the beginning. Apples are also lower in sodium. Both fruits exhibit anti-diabetic, anti-hypertensive, anti-hyperlipidemic, anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, and antimicrobial effects, while guava are rich in most nutrients than apples. Most fruits have been beneficial effect on health, and the choice is up to the consumer. So the choice is up to the consumer. It is either you take apples or you take guava. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Thank you.